Hey guys, it's Kath. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be redecorating my office room and I wanted to share some of my favorite DIYs I did in this space. If you're coming from my decluttering video, you know that this room has already come a long way from what it was, but now it just needs some extra loving to really bring my own style into this space. So for the first DIY, we're going all gold everything. I grabbed a bunch of office supplies from Dollar Tree and decided to glam them up by simply spray painting them gold. You guys know from my other decorating videos that this is just my solution for everything. I'm just gonna use painter's tape to cover up any parts that I don't want painted, which in this case is the metal parts of the stapler and scissors. Because they're both a pretty dark color, I'm just gonna start with a primer to give it a nice bright base to work with and then let that dry. In this rotating desk organizer, I ended up painting white and it made it so much cuter. This is by far my favorite gold spray paint ever. It's a Design Master Brilliant Gold and it's just the perfect mix of a matte yet metallic finish. So I'm just gonna go in and finish spray painting everything else, like these cups, which are great to hold highlighters, pens, paper clips, or makeup brushes. And then I even decided to glam up this tape dispenser as well. To find gold office supplies like this would seriously cost like over $10 each, but we're getting the same look for only $1. Ah, the things that make me happy in life. This folder organizer I thought would work so well to hold my makeup palette, so I taped away half of it and sprayed that white, and then once that dried, I covered the white part up with cardstock and then sprayed the rest gold, and I think it came out so cute. DIY number 2 is a geometric terrarium. This one is super easy. All you need is some white pebbles, which I bought from Dollar Tree, a geometric terrarium, and a faux succulent, which are both from Michaels. Always use coupons at Michaels because this cost me under $10 to make. DIY number 3 is this cute desk calendar. Oh, I love this one so much. Here are all the supplies you need, which I found mostly at Michael's, but all the links, sizes, and details will be listed in the description box down below. And we're gonna start off with painting this box white. If you can find one that's already white, that works too. And if you have an actual paintbrush, that would definitely be better than the makeup brush that I'm using. Now you can take some Mod Podge or glue and just add whichever pattern paper you decide on. Just cut it to size and make sure that it's nice and secure. And then we're gonna measure where we want to place our hooks. And I decided to put them 2 inches apart and about 2 inches from the top. Once you screw them in, just add some hot glue to where they're peeking through in the back, and that should keep them safe and secure. Now for the tags, you want to use the front and back side of each tag. For instance, you'll do January and February back to back on one tag, March and April on one tag, and so on and so forth. Then for the middle section, it should be back to back, 0 and 1, and then 2 and 3. And for the last section, it'll be 0 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9. Place them on the hooks and you're all set. For DIY number 4, we have this cute hanging plant. All you need is a vase, some styrofoam, and a faux hanging bush that I found at Michael's. Cut the styrofoam to fit in the vase, then push the stem of the plant into it to keep it secure, and then just adjust and position as needed until you're happy with the way it falls, and that's it. Easy peasy. Next we have a Chanel inspired flower vase, and all I'm doing is taking this printable, which will be linked down below, cutting it to size and gluing it onto this vase. I added a little bit of pink food coloring to the water just because I thought it added a nice touch. Now onto the curtains. I bought these from IKEA and it came with 2 panels. So to save some money, I decided to split them and turn them into 4 panels for both my windows. This is really easy and requires no sewing. All you need is this heat and bond to do the trick. So I'm just going to cut straight down the middle of the curtain, and then taking the edges, I'm going to carefully place the heat and bond strip in place and fold the edge on top, then iron over it like so. I'll do this section by section down the entire curtain to make sure I'm going as straight as possible, and it's really as easy as that. Look, it looks amazing, and you do this to each panel and you're good to go. Next is one of my favorites, the DIY wall grid. I wanted to show you that there are different affordable options for this, like this one from Five Below, which is just $5, or this one from the Target Dollar Spot, which is also $5, or this gold one from Target, which is $17. You can obviously spray paint them any color you want, but sometimes these items can be seasonal and you can't always find them, so I really wanted to show you an easy way to make one yourself for under $5. So you're going to need a roll of electrical tape, 8 wooden dowels that are about 3/16 of an inch, and 24 skewers. These are a little thinner than the dowels, which will allow it to not look so bulky. So you're going to roll out the tape to the length of the dowel and then cut it to size. Once you place the dowel on the tape, you just roll it until it's completely covered like so, and then repeat that on all the pieces. And then with the skewers, you're going to obviously want to cut off the sharp ends and do the same process. Now, to attach the pieces together to make them longer, I took a smaller piece of tape and just did the same thing. Now that I have them all covered and ready to go, I'm going to start positioning them in place. Take your time with this so you can get it as even as possible. So remember, the 4 outer pieces are the dowels, since they're a bit wider and stronger, and the skewers are going to be the inner grid pieces. Once you have them all laid out, you're going to secure it all with a hot glue gun, making sure to get every single intersection. And I would honestly recommend even using E6000 for a stronger hold, but if not, make sure you have enough glue and you'll be good. Now to put the finishing touches, I added these fairy lights and I think it instantly made such a huge difference. And then I started putting some of my favorite photos and some sunglasses and just customizing it to fit my space and style, so you can really do whatever you want from here. And saving the best for last, we have the affirmation wall, and this is my favorite part of the room for sure. So here I'm just showing you a peek of my process in creating each affirmation square. I created this template and inserted the affirmations I want to speak over myself into each square. So the website I'm using is ribbit.com, but you can really use anything. I included a link to download this template for free in the description box for those of you who are interested, so it just makes it easier for you, but get creative with it and really take some time with this one. Our words are so powerful, and I think it's so vital for our mental, emotional, and spiritual health and growth to declare positive, empowering words over ourselves to combat the lies we so often believe. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, friends, so let's choose to speak life over ourselves. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you really liked this video and it was helpful. I really enjoyed doing DIY, so I hope this gave you all the information that you needed and inspired you to do some really affordable DIYs and bring them into your space. If this is something you want to see more of on my channel, please let me know in the comments down below. It'll honestly give me more of a reason to keep on doing them. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, click that little bell button so you're notified whenever I post a new video, because there are going to be some really exciting home decor videos coming very, very soon. Some projects I've been working on that I cannot wait to share with you guys, so stay tuned. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Be blessed.